All right, I'm here with Jennifer Asay. Jennifer, tell us about your current position at Sanofi-Aventis and your career path since graduating from Purdue.
Thanks, Young. I am currently a director of new product marketing and the U.S. affiliate at Sanofi-Aventis. Since I left Purdue, I have been in the industry, the pharmaceutical industry, for about 15 years.
All right.
And spent 5 years at Roche, 3 at Lilly, and the last here at Sanofi-Aventis. And I've done a variety of roles in manufacturing and human resources. Currently, and the majority of my experience has been in marketing and sales.
All right. And where are you from originally, and how did you end up at Purdue, and what did you study there?
Sure. I'm originally from Indianapolis, born and raised. I ended up at Purdue because I knew I wanted to be a pharmacy student, and my mother would not allow me to go to school out of state. So I had a choice between Purdue and Butler, and I chose Purdue.
All right. Good choice. And what was your favorite memory during your time at Purdue or afterwards as an alum?
So one of my favorite, there's a lot. If I were to prioritize, it would probably be the night that when I was in mortarboard, we created our cords.
Okay.
Our mortarboard cords. And I still have those cords.
Really?
And I'm waiting to be able to wear them on campus again. I've seen some pictures and stuff from some of the alum. I think the goal is being able to fit back into the cords. So that's a goal of mine. But just the camaraderie of the friends and, you know, sharing the paints and all those different things. And what that means, sort of the solidarity that it brings together when I'll be able to wear those on campus, you know, and see everybody's cords and things.
Sure, sure. And tell us about some of the organizations that you were involved with that you thought highly of or made a difference.
Sure.
The whole Purdue experience.
Probably the thing that I was most excited about was mortarboard. To get to be into mortarboard, you had to have been a student leader in other things.
All right.
And so I balanced myself between the School of Pharmacy, so like Pharmacy Student Council and ASP at that point in time. It was the Academy of, I think, Students of Pharmacy. I balanced that with on-campus activities to get outside of the School of Pharmacy and interact with real students at times. I did a lot of stuff with Purdue Foundation Student Board.
Really?
And so that's where I interact with a lot of alum. And that's not a well-known organization on campus, I don't think. But it was a wonderful experience. So I tried to balance. I did a variety of things too. I did crew and, you know, a whole host of things.
Right.
But my goal was to be active in the School of Pharmacy, but then also be active in the real world of the real campus.
Sure. And you're still heavily involved with the pharmacy school, correct?
I was very fortunate. I was asked to participate in the Dean's Advisory Council last year. So I've been actively engaged in that and the Women of Purdue activity.
All right.
So.
And how did you get involved there?
I was asked. So it was, I think, an honor to be asked. And so it's fascinating to get interact with other women of Purdue. I'm the youngest of the people involved, and so that's really kind of cool to be able to represent sort of the
up-and-coming generation.
The graduation of like 90 and younger,
right.
Because everybody else is graduating in the years of, you know, early 70s, 70s and 60s and such. So trying to represent that and get our women more involved.
Sure. So what advice would you give to an incoming freshman at Purdue just starting their Purdue education and experience?
Sure. I like to learn. I like to share my mistakes, so hopefully people learn from them.
Right.
When I first came on campus, even though I had been a valedictorian of my high school, so I was very strong academically, I was timid to get involved immediately on campus. I was very worried about my studies, and so I very much focused on that. And I did maybe one activity outside of school. And after my second semester, I got more comfortable in my skin, if you will, and I started reaching out and getting involved in activities. So my advice would be get involved as soon as you show up on campus. These call-outs, that actually means, you know, find out about our organization. That's what a call-out is. But get involved go meet various organizations, determine what your interests are.
Sure.
Be a member the first year, and seek a leadership opportunity your second and beyond. It's something I think that it's what made me what I am today because of it. And I had a little bit of a slow start. I caught up, but it's something that don't make my mistake. Don't wait. Be selective, balance.
Sure.
But you can do it.
All right. And what advice would you have to a new graduate or alumni starting their career from your progression from graduation to getting your MBA at U of Chicago, and balancing that now as Director of New Products Marketing at Sanofi-Aventis, as well as your beautiful family?
I think as a new grad is to maybe they might identify they know exactly what they want to do. I didn't when I graduated. I think to remain open-minded in terms of opportunity, consistently seek information, expose yourself to new people, new ideas, network with other alum to understand what do you do, how did you get there, get ideas. You don't know where your career path is going to take you, and be open to it.
Sure.
And as that progresses, then you can also look into see how you'll need to alter when you have other life-changing events like weddings and children and things like that. So just be open to new ideas and learn from others.
Sounds good. Any other closing comments to Purdue and your success as an alum? Any fond memories?
I'd like to acknowledge Young and his leadership in the New Jersey chapter of the Alumni Association. Being involved and getting more involved is something that is adding an important part of my life and being able to contribute to other students. So once you get out, I kind of drifted away, and I've been pulled back into it in the last few years, and it is extremely rewarding. And so, stay in touch. You may not know, maybe just use it as a social engagement to be active as an alum, but it can give you so much more benefit. Who knows down the road what it can turn into.
Did you have any mentors during your time at Purdue or afterwards that helped you in your career?
I was extremely blessed. There was a gentleman, Chuck Fleming, who hired me off of campus and into Hoffman LaRoche. And Chuck, even to this day, still mentors me. So he has been a tremendous influence in my life. And having someone with such experience, senior level experience, to give guidance is just unbelievable. So what you need to do is if you don't have that handed to you on a silver platter like I did, and I didn't appreciate it probably as much as I should have, because I didn't understand what I had been given until now, to seek out, actively seek out mentors and people that can give you advice. There's a lot of us make mistakes and are willing to share those, so try and pick those brains.
All right. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate all your time.
Thank you, Young.